Today we have two of our super elementary schools playing for the academic derby, Summersill and Sandridge Elementary. We have our scorekeeper as I was getting ready to say Pam Thomas, and that's me, Gail Thomas, and Gail is one of our administrative assistants over at our central office, and we're glad that she's here to help us keep our score. We want to meet our players, and we'll start our introductions with Sandridge.
Hi, my name is Brenna Beer from Miss Sandoz's class.
Hi, my name is Kieran Tosh from Miss Frankel's class.
Hi, my name is Camden Chambers from Mr. Russo's class.
Hi, my name is O'Connor Noble from Miss Frankel's class.
The coach for Sandridge is Amy Hartman. Let's hear from our players at Summersill.
Hi, my name's Abigail Reynolds, and I'm from Miss Curley's class.
Hi, my name is Cambria Blunt, and I'm from Miss Curley's class.
Hi, my name is Hayden Huddleston, and I'm from Miss Curley's class.
Hi, my name is Lauren Golson, and I'm from Miss Curley's class.
Great, and the coach for Summersill is Heather Smith, and we're ready to begin. We've already reviewed our rules. Let me just mention to you that when you lean forward and you speak in that mic, it doesn't amplify your voice in here to us very much, but it blows out the guy in the sound booth's ears. So we want to kind of sit back and just speak in a louder voice to that mic instead of right up front to the mic. Summersill, 7 questions to you, and it's a math question. Number X is 763, and number Y is 21. Give me the value of X plus Y. X is 763, and Y is 21. Lauren?
774.
784 is right. Great. Science next. People often get the osteo version of it when they get old, but its rheumatoid version is a disease where your body attacks itself. Name this ailment, often treated with medicine, that seeks to minimize the damage created by joints that are inflamed all the time. Sandridge. And the correct answer is arthritis. Let's try English. I will try to walk down the aisle at the church wedding without tripping and falling. Spell aisle. Lauren?
I-S-L-E.
That is incorrect. Good try. Let's go to, yes, go ahead, Brianna.
A-I-S-L-E.
A-I-S-L is right. You did spell aisle, but the aisle that we wanted was A-I-S-L-E. It's a different aisle. History. What major armed conflict that began in 1914 and finally ended with an armistice in 1918? Sandridge? And that would be World War I. Literature. Name Phileas Fogg's French valet who helps him escape from several tight spots in the book Around the World in 80 Days. Sandridge? And that would be Jean Passepartout. Geography. Baffin Bay is between Greenland and what country north of the United States? Sandridge? Kernan?
Canada.
Canada is correct. Sports, final category for you. In its 4-month tour, it included visits to the North Pole, the bottom of Lake Baikal, and even to outer space. Name this symbol of international sport that along the way was relit more than 40 times during its journey from Greece to Sochi, Russia. Sandridge? And it is the Olympic torch. Now, 7 questions go to you, Sandridge. Math question first. A teacher divides a blackboard that is 36 inches long into 6 equal sections. How many sections are there? Aliana?
6.
6. Good. Science. The most destructive ones are typically caused by thunderstorms that are called supercells. When one occurs over water, it's called a waterspout. Name this weather occurrence common throughout America's Midwest every year that can be defined as a violently rotating column of air, often, but not always, visible as a funnel cloud. Camden?
A tornado.
A tornado is. Great. English. What is the 5-letter adjective meaning very good tasting? There are 2 repeated consonants in this adjective. Kieran?
Tasty.
No, that's a good try. Summersill? Cambria?
Delicious.
Nope, that's a good try. Yummy. Yummy. History. After returning from South Africa in 1915, he wrote an essay about the intolerable conditions suffered by third-class passengers on the railways of India. Name this activist, now considered the father of modern India, who was famed for his technique of civil disobedience to get bad laws changed. Summersill? Abigail?
Gandhi?
It is Gandhi. Great. Literature. Its title character. That's okay, Abigail. Literature. Its title characters, school teachers, included Mr. Rosa for art and Mrs. Godfrey for social studies. His best friend includes Arthur, the chess prodigy, and his long-suffering buddy Francis. Name this comic strip 6th grader created by Lincoln Pierce. It's their question right now, Lauren. Then you can have it, or whoever rings in up there. Okay, Summersill, who wants it? Lauren?
Big Nate.
It is Big Nate. Geography. Mark Twain describes this island's famous huge rock as about 1.5 miles long. It is by 1,400 to 1,500 feet high, and it's 1/4 mile wide at its base. Name this island off the coast of Spain that is owned by England. Kieran?
Ireland.
Sorry?
Ireland.
Not Ireland. That's a good try. Let's move up to Summersill. And it's the Rock of Gibraltar. Trivia, last category for you, Sandridge. What is the name of the modeling clay that still comes in bright yellow cans? Camden?
Play-Doh.
It is Play-Doh. Good. And that is the end of our first round. We'll be right back after these messages.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. But it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Oh, emojis! I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Ugh, internet trolls, just ignore them.
I like you just the way you are.
I believe in you! She's a hugger. Give her a squeeze.
Help up the hand.
Ah, there you go.
Thanks, mate.
You're killing it, Jane!
We're almost ready to begin round 2 of this match, and we have new participants all around. We want to meet them, so let's start our introductions with Sandridge.
Hi,
Hi, my name is Raina, and I'm from Miss Lewis's class.
Hi, my name is Jermaine Cunningham, and I'm from Senora Franco's class.
Hi, my name is Joshua Hutchinson, and I'm from Miss Franco's class.
Hi, I'm Elsa Bering. I'm from Miss Franco's class.
Let's meet our new participants for Summersill.
Hi, my name is Jacob Wilcox, and I am from Miss Glassmeyer's class.
Hi, my name is David Golson. I'm from Miss Glassmeyer's class.
And welcome new players. Ready to begin? Sandridge, first question is yours, and it's in history. Most battles are named for the places where they took place. In which state did the Civil War Battle of Bull Run take place? Was it Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, or Texas? Allison?
Texas?
Not Texas. Glad you used one of those choices. Summersill? Jacob?
Georgia?
No, it was Virginia. Good tries, though. Use those choices. Summersill spelling. Mr. Green and the car salesman agreed on a price after about an hour of negotiation. Spell negotiation. David?
Negotion.
That's incorrect, but very good try. Let's go down to Sandridge. Raina?
Negotiation.
That is correct. Sandridge, let's go with grammar. Tell me the form of the verb fly that fits in the blank in this sentence. All the birds have blank south for the winter. Now you can't talk. That's not a bonus. That's your regular question. Jermaine?
Flu.
Say that louder.
Flu.
No, that's incorrect. So good try. Let's go up to Summersill. David?
Flown.
Flown. Summersill, famous Americans. The widow of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. carried on his work for civil rights after his death. Was the first name of Mrs. King Carol, Karen, Coretta, or Catherine? Abigail?
Coretta.
Coretta is correct, and it earns you a bonus for your team. Mrs. Roosevelt, wife of President Franklin Roosevelt, became famous for her work for world peace and human rights. Was Mrs. Roosevelt's first name Alice, Allison, Eleanor, or Evelyn? David?
Eleanor.
It was Eleanor. Sandridge, vocabulary. What word beginning with I means soldiers that fight on foot? Jacob?
Infantry.
Infantry for Summersill. Summersill, American geography. What state would you go to if you wanted to visit Yellowstone National Park? This state is shaped like a rectangle. Abigail?
Arizona.
Yeah, go ahead.
Arizona.
Not Arizona. Very good try. Let's go down to Sandridge. Raina?
New Mexico?
No, it is Wyoming. Wyoming. Sandridge, literature. In what book do Claudia and Jamie run away from home and hide in a museum? Summersill? I know that you've probably read this, The Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler. It's a funny book, too. Summersill sports. Which sport has a position known as left tackle? Is David?
Football.
It is football. Bonus. A sport that is popular in England has positions called the batsman and the bowler. It is a game similar to baseball in some ways. Cricket. Cricket is it, David. Good. Sandridge professionals. What name is given to a doctor who specializes in treating children? Jacob?
Pediatrician.
A pediatrician for Summersill. Summersill, American states. Tulsa is a major city in a state whose capital has the name of the state as part of its name. In what state would you find Tulsa?
Kansas.
That's incorrect. And let me call on you, David, okay? Let's go down to Sandridge. Raina?
Wyoming.
No, I have Oklahoma. And I want to make sure that I'm reading this question correctly, so I'm going to check that at break. Let's go to Sandridge. Math question. For the end of the school year party, pizza was ordered at $15 per pizza. 9 pizzas were ordered. What was the cost of the order? Raina?
$135.
That is correct, and here's your bonus. The average large pizza contains 27 pieces of pepperoni. How many pieces of pepperoni are there on 14 pizzas? 27 pieces of pepperoni on a large pizza. How many pieces of pepperoni are there on 14 pieces? Okay, Raina, give your bonus answer to Jermaine. Or show him your answer. Yes, sir.
378.
378 is correct. Summersill, this is a riddle. What has a face and 2 hands, but no arms or legs? Sandridge? Allison?
A playing card?
No, it is a clock. A clock. And that is the end of our second round. We'll be back with our final round in just a minute.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time, 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls, second.
Are you orange?
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
Well, we're back with our final round of this derby. This particular match, 4 points separates our score. We have Summersill with 22 points, Sandridge with 18. We've got a game going, folks, in spite of the fact that y'all are wearing the same color jerseys. So maybe that's a good charm. We have new participants for Sandridge, and we'd like you to meet them so we can begin.
My name is Cicely Thurman from Miss Russo's class.
Hi, my name is Keegan from Miss Franco's class.
And welcome new players. Ready to begin, y'all? True toss-up questions. First category is American presidents. Who was the president just before John Quincy Adams? David?
George Washington?
Not George Washington. Sandridge? Joshua?
Jefferson?
No, it was James Monroe. But y'all did name presidents. We're up there pretty close. Let's go to science teams. What name is given to flat clouds that seem to form a layer across the sky? Are they cirrus, stratus, cumulus, or nimbus? Joshua?
Stratus.
Stratus is right. Let's go to your bonus. What name is given to thin, wimpy clouds that usually appear high in the sky? Have an answer, Jermaine?
Cumulus?
No, cirrus. That's okay. Good. Let's go to time. How many years are there in 7 1/2 decades? How many years are there in 7 1/2 decades? Jacob?
76 years, or 75 years.
I'm sorry, I can't, I have to take that first answer. Let's go down to Sandridge. Cicely?
750 years.
No, 75. 75 years. Sorry about that, Jacob. World geography. Which of these island nations is located in the Pacific Ocean? New Zealand, Malta, Great Britain, or Sri Lanka? Keegan?
New Zealand.
New Zealand is right. Here's your bonus. Which of these island nations is located in the Caribbean Sea? Japan, Madagascar, Indonesia, or Jamaica? Okay, somebody has to give their answer to Jermaine. Jermaine?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Literature. In a story by H.G. Wells, the Earth is attacked by spaceships from a planet named for a Roman god. From what planet do these attackers come? David?
Zeus.
Not Zeus. Sandridge, Cicely?
Jupiter.
No, but I'm glad you named a planet, Mars. Vocabulary. During Hanukkah, Jewish families use a menorah as part of their celebration. What do they do with the menorah? Do they, Keegan?
Light the candles.
They light the candle. Great. It's a candelabra. Here's your bonus. During what holiday would people wear red paper flowers? Is it Easter, Flag Day, Thanksgiving, or Veterans Day? Jermaine? Veterans Day, not Flag Day, Veterans Day. Spelling. An important mineral for good health is potassium. Spell potassium. Keegan?
P-A-T-T-I-U-I-A-C-U-M.
That's incorrect. That's a pretty good try. David?
P-O-T-T-A-S-I-U-M.
That's incorrect. That's a good try as well. It's P-O-T-A-S-S-I-U-M. Math question, teams. How much does x equal if 2x plus 5 equals 15? How much does x equal if 2x plus 5 equals 15? Keegan?
10x.
That's incorrect. Let's go up to Summersill. David?
13.
No, 5.
Oh, yeah.
5. Science. Nitrates are an important mineral resource of North Carolina. What is the main use of nitrates mined in this state? Are they used for fertilizer, paint, preserving food, or making plastic? Keegan?
Fertilizer.
Fertilizer. For your bonus, which element is found in all organic compounds? Is it oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, or carbon? Jermaine?
Oxygen.
No, it's carbon. Famous women. Marie Curie and her husband discovered several radioactive elements. In what country did she do her research? Was it the United States, Great Britain, France, or Germany? Keegan?
Great Britain.
Not Great Britain. Hayden?
The United States.
No, it was France. Glad y'all are guessing. Literature. Benjamin Bunny gets in trouble just like his more famous relative. Both of them are characters created by Beatrix Potter. Who is Benjamin Bunny's relative? And that would be Peter Rabbit. World geography. Hanoi and Havana are both capitals of nations. Name either of the nations. Jacob?
Vietnam.
Vietnam is one, and Havana is Cuba would have Havana. Here's your bonus. Lisbon, London, Lima, and La Paz are all national capitals. Which one is the capital of Portugal? It's their bonus right now. Keegan? David?
Lisbon.
It is Lisbon. And that is the end of our final round, and we'll be right back with our closing score, and we'll see you in just a minute.
For all the papas out there, let's stop what we're doing and take a moment. A moment to be with our kids. They can be loud moments, goofy moments, sporty moments, dorky moments, kooky moments. Moments where we talk or walk or just hang out. It doesn't really matter. They all count because every time dads take a moment to be with their kids, well, it's pretty momentous. So let's all take a moment to make a moment today.
When it comes to saving money,
What?
don't act like a baby.
Oh, it's like they're having their own little meeting. This is so humiliating.
Be the boss.
I'm the boss.
What the?
Power nap. You were saying.
And make a budget.
Let's get to work.
Need a little help?
Stacy, read back the notes.
I can't read. What's it say?
Create a personalized savings plan and get other tools and tips
We can share.
You obviously didn't go to business school.
at feedthepig.org.
This was really a super match. We had 2 points separating the scores and ended with Summersill having 28 points and Sandridge with 30 points. Very close game. Big round of applause for yourselves. You did a super job. We always appreciate you watching, and if you'll stay tuned, we're going to have another match today, and we'll feature Queens Creek and Swansboro. So hopefully we'll see you in a few minutes.
Miss Nicole Martin, our 2017-18 Onslow County Schools Teacher of the Year. Creative thinker, marvelous teacher, advocate for public education and students, and superhero, Miss Nicole Martin.
Onslow County has just been is just the greatest district that anyone could ever ask to work for, and really, I know we have cameras in here, but you really have to turn it on these students. I mean, I couldn't do anything that I do if it wasn't for my students. My honors class is in here right now. They were working really hard, and some of my student leaders are in here. They work so hard to help make everything possible and to have a supportive principal and a supportive district that really enables us to do everything that we do here in Onslow County.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good stir. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch! Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We're back with our second match of today, and we're featuring Swansboro Elementary and Queens Creek Elementary. Let's go right in and meet our players so we can begin. We'll start with Swansboro.
Hi, my name is Haley Glover from Mr. Snyder's homeroom class.
Hi, my name is Maddox Vincent from Miss Lawrence's homeroom class.
Hi, my name is Marielle from Miss Moore's class.
Hi, I'm Olivia Hancock from Mr. Snyder's homeroom.
And Mr. Kevin Dick is the coach for Swansboro. Let's meet Queens Creek's team.
Hello, my name is Joseph Vinup, and I'm in Miss Seeley's class.
Hello, my name is Anthony Sanchez, and I'm in Miss Seeley's class.
Hello, my name is Caitlin Freakenfried, and I'm in Mr. Ramsey's class.
Hello, my name is Megan Bronson, and I am in Miss Seeley's class.
Coaches for Queens Creek are Jeannie Guthrie and Jason Barnes. We've reviewed our rules and both teams have played before, so we're ready to get started. And 7 questions. We'll go to Queens Creek first. Math terms is the category. What can be measured in feet or meters? Haley?
Length.
Length is correct for Swansboro. Science. The bright star Deneb is part of the summer triangle with Vega and Altair. It's the head of the Northern Cross, and the tail is also in the constellation Cygnus. That is supposed to look like what graceful bird? Megan?
A dove?
Not a dove. Good try, though. Let's go to Swansboro. Haley?
A phoenix.
No, a swan. Swan. English. It's type that includes however and nevertheless, can join together ideas in multiple sentences or show relationships between ideas within an independent clause. Name this part of speech that often contains the letters ly in words like similarly and finally. Anthony?
Adverbs.
An adverb it is. History. Established in 1921, it is guarded by members of the 3rd United States Infantry. Identify this most famous grave site within Virginia's Arlington National Cemetery, whose marker says, "Here rests in honored glory, an American soldier known but to God." Olivia?
John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy.
No, it is the tomb of the unknown soldier. Literature. What kind of vegetable is Larry in the Veggies Tales? Megan?
He's a cucumber?
He is a cucumber. Geography. Its countries of Clay, Jackson, and Lincoln were among those affected in January 2014 when Freedom Industries allowed a foaming agent used in processing coal to be spilled into the Elk River and affect the drinking water of over 300,000 people. Name this U.S. state whose capital is Charleston. It's their question right now. Megan?
South Carolina?
Not South Carolina. Let's go down to, okay, Maddox?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. There is a Charleston in South Carolina, it's just not the capital. Trivia. Name the new thinner version of Apple's iPad. Joseph?
The iPad mini.
Not the iPad mini, good try. Swansboro? Maddox?
Apple 2.0.
No, it's the iPad Air. Swansboro, 7 questions goes to you, and math question first. As a decimal, what is scratch that. As a decimal, what is 2.4 times 0.7? What is 2.4 times 0.7? Haley?
16.8.
That's incorrect. Oh, no, that's incorrect. Let's go up to Queens Creek. Joseph?
16.8.
Sorry?
Oh, never mind.
Okay,
16.8.
that's okay. The correct answer is 1.68. You just forgot about those decimal points. Science. 2 19th century German biologists were the first to suggest that all plants and animals consist of many what small object that typically contains several organelles, including the nucleus. Haley?
An atom.
Not an atom. Queens Creek? Caitlin?
A cell.
A cell. I'm dropping my pencil here. English. What word taken from the French means a professional job done on your fingernails? Maddox? No, not a makeover. I wouldn't expect you would know that, Maddox, but I'm glad you tried. Let's go up to Queens Creek. Caitlin?
A pedicure.
Not a pedicure, a manicure. A manicure. History. Who succeeded Franklin D. Roosevelt when he died in 1945? Queens Creek? Megan?
Kennedy?
No, it was Harry S. Truman. But I'm glad you named a president. Literature. Its title character loses her nanny, Old Jolly, to marriage. Then she loses her book, which ends up making her friends, Janie and Sport, mad after they see what's in the book. Name this novel by Louise Fitzhugh, whose main character, as the title says, likes to snoop around her neighborhood. Queens Creek? And the book is Harriet the Spy. Geography. When Mount Etna erupted in January 2014, its lava fountains came from its new southeastern crater. Name the European country where you'd find Mount Etna on the island of Sicily. Mariella?
Italy.
Italy is correct. Music, final category. It was once called a transverso because it was held to the side when played instead of being held vertically. Name this woodwind instrument that now has keys and pads instead of holes, and it's made of metal instead of wood. It also has several trill keys and has a smaller and shriller version called the piccolo. Mariella?
The clarinet.
Not the clarinet. Queens Creek? Megan?
A flute.
A flute is it. And that is the end of our first round, and we'll be right back in just a minute.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something. But the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.
Two points separate our score right now with Queens Creek 8 and Swansboro 6. We have bonus in this round, so chance to pick up a few extra points. We have new participants for both teams, so let's meet them so we can get started on round 2. Let's start with Swansboro.
Hi, I'm Madison Martin from Ms. Lawrence's class.
Hi, my name is Logan Walters from Mr. Snyder's class.
Hi, I'm Quinn Gilbert from Miss Ryder's homeroom.
Hi, my name is Jacob from Miss Lawrence's homeroom.
And welcome new players for Swansboro. Let's meet our new participant for Queens Creek.
Hi, my name is Alex Strong, and I am in Miss Healy's class.
And welcome, Alex. Ready to begin? Swansboro, first question is yours, vocabulary. The clouds were ominous. Does ominous mean threatening, large, wispy, or dark? Jacob?
Wispy.
That's incorrect, but I'm glad you used one of those choices. Queens Creek? Megan?
Dark.
No, threatening. Threatening. Ominous means threatening. Queens Creek grammar. Listen to this sentence and put the correct form of the word eat into the blank. I have never blank a mango before. Anthony?
Eaten.
Eaten is correct. For your bonus, listen to this sentence and put the correct form of the verb wear in the blank. I have a new pair of shoes. My old ones were blank out. Megan?
Worn.
Worn is correct. Good. Swansboro, famous people. What is Johannes Gutenberg famous for inventing? Was it the pipe organ, the peanut harvester, the printing press, or the pizza oven? Logan?
The printing press?
It is the printing press. For your bonus, a very famous American of the Revolutionary War period was a publisher, a writer, and a scientist. Who is this man that used Poor Richard as his pseudonym, and he published the Poor Richard's Almanac? Logan?
Benjamin Franklin?
It was old Ben Franklin, among other things that he did. Okay, geography. Queens Creek, geography. The Mesabi mountain range was a major source of iron ore for the American industry. It is located in the state whose capital is St. Paul. What is the name of this state? Megan?
Vienna?
No, that's incorrect, but try. I'm glad you tried. Let's go to Swansboro. Go ahead, Madison.
Minnesota.
Minnesota is correct. Now, Sandridge. I don't know why I have Sandridge here, Swansboro. Vocabulary. What would you most likely find in a place noted for aquaculture? Finishing nails, fish, foxes, or freight cars? Jacob?
Fish.
Fish. Aquaculture is the raising of fish in isolated ponds or enclosed areas. Here's your bonus. What does a ceramist do? Do they predict weather, grow trees, make pots, or train rescue dogs? Logan?
Make pots.
They do make pots. Good. Queens Creek, science. Telescopes that used mirrors to focus the light were invented by the English scientist who also discovered the laws of gravity. Who was the inventor? Megan?
Isaac Newton?
It was Sir Isaac Newton. For your bonus, most telescopes use light to make images of faraway objects. What kind of telescopes use radio waves to make images? These telescopes often look like a giant dish. Megan?
Satellites?
No, radio telescopes. Swansboro, clothing. Jobs are sometimes classified by the kind of clothes people wear. Which of these jobs is usually considered a white-collar job? Would it be fixing a car, arguing in a court of law, running a backhoe, or laying brick? Madison?
Laying brick.
Not laying brick. Let's go up to Queens Creek. Caitlin?
Arguing in a court.
Arguing in a court is considered a white-collar job. Queens Creek, math. What is the greatest common factor of 49 and 84? Is their question right now, Jacob? That's okay. Hold on. Okay, now, Swansboro, would you like that question? Quinn?
7.
7 is correct. Cars, Swansboro. How many cars have unusual names? What kind of Pontiac has an alternate name for the mythical Phoenix? Jacob?
Dodge.
Nah, not a Dodge. Queens Creek? Caitlin?
The Firebird.
The Firebird it is. Good. Queens Creek, world geography. What is the capital of the United Kingdom? Anthony?
France.
Not France. Jacob?
London.
London is right. London is right. Hold on. Y'all. Now let's go to Swansboro again with the next question, mythology. According to mythology, what city was started by the brothers Romulus and Remus? This, Quinn?
Rome.
Rome. For your bonus, Roman myths say that Romulus and Remus were abandoned in the wild when they were babies. What kind of animal found and raised them with her pups? Logan?
A wolf.
A wolf is right. And that is the end of our second round. We'll be back with our third round in just a second. See you then.
I teach because I enjoy working with children. I like to create a classroom environment where they feel safe and can have fun at the same time while they're learning. And I continue to teach because I know that I can make a difference and be a role model for students.
Points separates our scores right now. We have Queens Creek with 20 points and Swansboro with 30. In this round, we do have the interrupt penalty. We have the bonus that passes with the question, so a couple of chances extra to get some more points, and I know that that's going to happen in this round. We have new participants for both teams. Let's meet them so we can begin. We'll start with Swansboro.
Hi, my name is Katie from Miss Lawrence's homeroom.
Hello, my name is Bodie from Miss Ryder's homeroom.
Sorry about that, Bodie. Let's go up and meet our new player from Queens Creek.
Hi, my name is Delaney Horton, and I'm in Mr. Ramsey's class.
Well, welcome new players. I appreciate that we've got some new players here and we're ready to go. Now remember, true toss-up questions. Spelling is the category, teams. In the Middle Ages, Gothic architecture was popular. Spell architecture. Logan?
ARCHETICTURE.
That is incorrect, but it's a great try. Let's go up to Queens Creek. Caitlin?
ARCHECTURE.
That's incorrect. Good try. ARCHITECTURE. Shake that off and let's go to history. The French Emperor Napoleon was defeated at a famous battle near a village in Belgium. The name of the battle has come to mean any great failure. Logan?
Waterloo.
Waterloo is right. For your bonus, in the 1930s, many people were out of work, many businesses closed, and there was much hunger and suffering all over the world. What name is given to this period of worldwide poverty?
Depression.
That's right, Katie. Good. Science. Which of these does not come from an animal or plant? Silk, wool, cotton, or polyester? Logan?
Cotton.
Not cotton. Let's go to Queens Creek. Caitlin?
Polyester.
Polyester. Here's your bonus. Does the thread used in line cloth come from an animal, a plant, or a chemical process? Do you have an answer?
Plant.
It comes from a plant. That's right. Vocabulary. If a region is urban, is it a city, a plain? Quinn?
City.
It is a city. For your bonus, what word that begins with R is the opposite of urban? Katie? Go ahead.
Rule.
Rule is correct. Your body. What do you call the special receptor cells in the tongue that are stimulated by flavors? Megan?
Taste buds.
Taste buds it is. Hold on a minute there. Let's go to your bonus. As you chew your food, the digestive process starts. What is the fluid that your mouth produces to help with the digestive process? Caitlin?
Saliva.
Saliva is right. Your mouth waters when you smell good food. Sports. 2 teams named for animals competed for the 2006 World Series. Which team with a bird name won the series? Caitlin?
The Cardinals.
The Cardinals is right. For your bonus, which team with a striped animal name lost to the Cardinals at the World Series?
Tigers.
That is correct. Good. Yep, the Detroit Tigers. Spelling. The Great Pyramid served as a tomb of an Egyptian pharaoh. Spell pyramid. Logan?
Pyramid.
That is correct. Good. Bonus question. Because they can survive in desert conditions, palm trees are common in Egypt. Spell Egypt. Bodie? Well, you need to give your answer to Katie, or somebody does. Katie?
Egypt.
That is incorrect. Capital E. Capital E, remember those proper nouns. Superstitions. What do people knock on to avoid bad luck? Logan?
Wood.
Wood is right. For your bonus, walking under what object is said to be bad luck? Katie?
A ladder.
A ladder. Famous Americans. Orville Wright was famous for helping to invent the airplane. What is Orville Rickenbacker famous for? Joseph?
Pottery.
Not pottery. Let's go to Swansboro. Bodie?
Flying person?
No, popcorn. Popcorn. Science. What is inside a kernel of popcorn that makes it pop when heated? Joseph?
Corn seed.
No, it's something else. Let's go down to Swansboro. Logan?
Oil.
Not oil, it's water. It's the moisture of the water. Math question next. A band has 45 members. 9 of them play clarinets. Megan?
Orchestra.
No, that's incorrect. And let me finish reading it. That wasn't going to be the answer. The question I was going to ask. A band has 45 members. 9 of them play clarinets. What fraction of the band plays clarinets? Give your answer in lowest terms. Quinn?
1/5.
1/5 it is. Your bonus. In the same 45-member band, 1/3 of the members play brass instruments. How many members play brass instruments? Logan, give your bonus to Katie.
15.
Katie?
15.
15 it is. Vocabulary. Several years ago, the Chrysler and Mercedes car companies joined together. What is such a combining of 2 businesses called? Is it arbitration, incantation, deposition, or a merger? Logan?
A merger.
It is a merger. For your bonus, what subject would you be talking about if you were discussing the possibility of a filibuster? Would you be talking about car racing, rodeo, politics, or fishing? Caitlin? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, my fault. It's their bonus. Good. Thank you, Ms. Crowder. Katie?
Rodeo.
No, politics. And that is the end of our final round. We'll be back with our final score in just a minute. See you then.
teach because I believe that every child is capable and they all can grow and learn. I believe I teach because I think that education comes from within and that children need to know that they can learn and that they know that they're supported.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Wow, we had a lot of points scored this game. I believe it's one of the highest scoring games we've had. Total of 97 points, and we ended with Queens Creek having 38 points, Swansboro having 59 points. Teams did a great job. Coaches, too. Thank you. Now, today we have a real treat. If you stay tuned, we're going to have another match featuring Queens Creek and Sandridge, so hopefully we'll see you in a few minutes.
Great big surprise. I think you might have figured it out. There's a special person here at Swansboro Middle School that this morning is being named the Onslow County Schools Assistant Principal of the Year. Let's hear it for Mr. Mabry.
We're so proud of you, and really I have the favor of doing one of the best things here today is present you a check for $750 for this honor to you and your family, and congratulations. And we know you have great expectations and dreams to go forward, and we're looking forward to your path.
Thank you,
so
sir.
Congratulations again.
Hey Gabby, how you doing? How was the play date and sleepover?
Dad, it was great.
Awesome. Okay, I'm on my way. Hey guys, what are you doing?
We're going swimming. We're going biking. Yeah.
I'll see you in a little bit, guys. I love you.
Hi, babe. How was school today?
Hi, Dad. It was great.
Okay, honey. I'll be home soon. Remember, you're never too far away from your kids to be a dad. Reach out and take a second to check in, because sometimes the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Thank you for joining us for the final match of today. We had 3 matches today, and this is the third one. We're featuring Queens Creek and Sandridge Elementary Schools. This promises to be a good match, I'm sure. Let's meet our players for Sandridge first.
My name is Camden Chambers from Mr. Russo's class. Hi, my name is Karen Tosh from Senora Frankel's class.
Hi, my name is Brenna Beer from Miss Sandoz's class.
Hi, my name is Alana Noble from Miss Franco's class.
And Amy Hartman is the coach for Sandridge. Let's meet our Queens Creek players.
Hello, my name is Anthony Sanchez, and I'm in Miss Seeley's class.
Hello, my name is Alex Strong, and I am in Miss Seeley's class.
Hello, my name is Joseph Vinup, and I am in Miss Seeley's class.
Hi, my name is Delaney Horton, and I am in Mr. Ramsey's class.
Queens Creek coaches are Jeannie Guthrie and Jason Barnes. We've already reviewed our rules, and no 7 questions are going to go to each team, but the first team that receives 7 will be Queens Creek, and the category is in math. What is 1/3 of 90? What is 1/3 of 90? Joseph?
Can you repeat the question, please?
I cannot. I cannot give you another try up there. No, I can't give you another try. He rang in first. Let's go down to Sandridge.
30.
Kiernan?
30.
30 is correct. Science. What carbohydrate substance is produced by plants and found in potatoes? Sandridge? It is starch. English. What is the synonym for thankful that starts with a G? Anthony?
Grateful.
Grateful it is. History. Within 3 months of Hungary disabling its border defense with Austria in 1989, it had fallen. Name this man-made landmark that for nearly 30 years physically separated the eastern and western areas of Germany's once and future capital city. Sandridge? The Berlin Wall. Literature. Who is the author of the book Up from Slavery? Sandridge? And that would be Booker T. Washington. Geography. The small principalities of Monaco, Andorra, and Liechtenstein are all located in the western part of what continent, whose other countries include Austria, Italy, and Switzerland? Sandridge? Camden?
Europe.
It is Europe. Final category for you, Queens Creek, sports. Name the largest sporting event that was held throughout Brazil in the summer of 2014. Delaney?
Soccer.
It was soccer, and it was the World Cup, but I'm going to give you credit for that. It was soccer. 7 questions now to Sandridge. Math question. What is the greatest common factor of 23 and 92? What is the greatest common factor of 23 and 92? Queens Creek? Delaney?
7.
No, 23. Science. Its main types include aneroid and mercurial. Name this device used by TV weathermen to announce the air pressure, which is typically around 30 inches of mercury. We're looking for the instrument. Camden?
Thermometer.
What?
Thermometer.
No, not thermometer. That's a good try. Let's go to Queens Creek. Delaney?
Barometer.
Barometer. English. Give the past tense of the verb think. Brenna?
Thought.
Thought. History. The earliest known personification of what would become the USA was Columbia, who first appeared in 1738 and sometimes was associated with liberty. With the American Revolutionary War came Brother Jonathan, it created another personification, and finally, after the War of 1812, this personification was created and it's used to this day. His finger is pointed at you, saying, blank blank wants you. Okay, Anthony, we'll go up to you.
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam it is. Good. Literature. Name the author of The Phantom Toll Booth. Queens Creek. And it would be Norton Juster. Geography. The westernmost point in South America is an island owned by what South American country whose capital city is Quito? Queens Creek? Answer is Ecuador. Final category is in music. Listen carefully. In France and Spain, its name means round because it is drawn as a circle or an oval with no stem on it. Name this type of musical note that in a 4/4 piece is held for 4 counts and thus takes up an entire measure. Kiernan?
Whole note.
A whole note is right. Good. And that is the end of our first round, and we'll be right back in just a minute.
Adding plus adding equals sum. I teach because I believe that every child is capable and they all can grow and learn. I believe I teach because I think that education comes from within and that children need to know that they can learn and that they know that they're supported.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We really have a match going. Tie score, 8-8. So this is important that we get ahead and get these questions ready to read. We also have some new participants and we know you want to meet them, so let's start.
My name is Raina and I'm from Miss Lewis's class.
My name is Jermaine and I'm from Miss Franco's class.
My name is Josh and I'm from Miss Franco's class.
Hi, I'm Allison Barry and I'm from Miss Franco's class.
And we also have a new participant up top, so let's meet her.
Hi, my name is Megan Brunson and I am from Miss Seeley's class.
Welcome new players. Ready to begin? First question, Sandridge Geography. What city is the capital of Greece? It is named in honor of the Greek goddess of wisdom. Queens Creek? Megan?
Athens.
Athens is right. Queens Creek math question. You might need your pencils for this. Jeff has 24 video games. Eric has 50% more than Jeff. How many video games does Eric have? I'll repeat it since the math. Jeff has 24 video games. Eric has 50% more than Jeff. How many video games, Megan?
He has 36.
36 is right, and here's your bonus. It took Marcia 132 minutes to pedal 12 miles on her bike. How many minutes did it take her to pedal 1 mile? It took Marcia 132 minutes to pedal 12 miles on her bike. How many minutes did it take her to pedal 1 mile? Megan?
11 minutes.
11 minutes it is. Sandridge Literature. Who is the author of the Ghost of Fear Street series? Is it A.A. Milne, R.L. Stein, J.R.R. Tolkien, or P.D. James? Jermaine? Sir?
R.L. Stein.
R.L. Stein. I figured y'all would know that. He did the Ghost Bump series, didn't he? Okay, Mary Shelley was only 19 years old when she wrote her famous book about a man who created a monster. What is the name of her famous book? And that's your bonus. Jermaine?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Queens Creek history. One great hero of the Middle Ages was Joan of Arc. What country's army did Joan of Arc lead to victory? Was it England's, Germany's, France, or Italy's? Megan?
England?
Not England. Sandridge? Joshua?
Italy.
Not Italy. It was France. Sandridge. Dog. This is dogs as a category. Name the breed of a long-nosed dog famous for its speed. This breed is raced for sport but is named for its color? Joshua?
Greyhound.
Greyhound is right. Bonus question. One breed of large, strong dogs was first bred to rescue travelers lost in the snow. They often carried small kegs of brandy around their necks for the people they rescued. What's the name of this breed? Jermaine? Y'all know? That's okay. St. Bernard. Spelling Queens Creek. Listen to this list of words and spell the one that does not have a double consonant. Slippery, illegal, beginning, and sloping. Anthony?
Sloping.
And you need to spell it.
Oh. S-L-O-W-P-I-N-G.
That's incorrect, but that's a great try. Let's go down to Sandridge. Yes, ma'am, Allison?
S-L-O-P-I-N-G.
That is correct. Good. Sandridge Science. White light is actually made by mixing lights of all the colors together. Using a prism, a person can break white light into its colors. Sometimes this happens in nature when sunlight shines through the water droplets in the air. What colorful phenomenon occurs then? Allison?
A rainbow.
It is a rainbow. For your bonus, the colors of the rainbow are always in a fixed order. What color comes right after yellow and before blue? Okay, y'all need to give your answer to Jermaine.
Green.
Green is right. Queens Creek literature. In the novel My Side of the Mountain, Sam runs away to his grandfather's farm. Where is grandfather's farm located? Megan?
Texas.
Not Texas. Let's go to Sandridge. It's the Catskills Mountains. Sandridge math question next. How many seconds are there in an hour? How many seconds are there in an hour? Queens Creek? Go ahead, Megan.
360 seconds.
That's incorrect. It's 3,600. That's okay. Queens Creek history. James Watt is famous for perfecting a certain kind of engine once widely used in the railroad. Was it the steam engine, the gasoline engine, the diesel engine, or the turbine engine? Anthony?
Steam engine.
Steam engine is right. Here's your bonus. Most railroad engines today do not use steam. Name one kind of engine used nowadays. Megan?
An electric engine.
I'll accept that. Diesel or electric. And that is the end of our final round, and we'll be back with our, it's not our final round, is it? We'll be back with our final round in just a minute. See you then.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise and be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, Me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Wow, this is a close match. 2 points separates the score right now. Queens Creek has 22 points and Sand Ridge has 24 points. We know we've got an interrupt penalty and we've got a bonus that passes with the question, so we'll add up a few more points to these scores. We have new participants for both teams. We want you to meet them. Let's start with Sand Ridge.
My name is Cicely Thurman from Mr. Russo's class.
Hi, my name is Keegan from Miss Franco's class.
And let's meet our new participant for Queens Creek.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Prekenfeed, now in Mr. Ramsey's class.
And welcome new players. Ready to begin, y'all? Yeah, let's get started. Health question. Meat and some vegetables provide most of the substance your body needs to build new tissue. The nutrient this nutrient is the main building block of muscles, hair, and nails. Is it protein, carbohydrate, calcium, or phosphorus? Jermaine?
Protein.
It is protein. Bonus question. What kind of fracture do you have if your bone is broken and it pierces the skin as well? Jermaine?
Dislocated.
No, it's a compound fracture. One you don't want to have. Geography. If you flew directly from Columbia, South Carolina to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, you would have to fly over 3 other states. Just name one of them for me. Megan?
Alabama.
Alabama's one. You could have said Georgia or Mississippi. Your bonus, what river forms the boundary between Kentucky and Indiana? It has a state named for it. It's their bonus. Okay, and that's okay.
Mississippi River?
That's a good answer, but it's the Ohio River. History. Roman leader Julius Caesar was assassinated on the Ides of March, 44 BC. Romans held special religious ceremonies on the Ides of March each month. On what day was the Ides of March celebrated? Joseph?
The Feast of Fortuna?
No, that's a good try. Let's go down to Sand Ridge. Cicely?
The Feast of Happy?
No, it is March 15th. We were looking for the month and the day. Literature. What city is the setting for the books about Madeline or Madeline? Megan?
New York.
Not New York. This is literature now. Let's go down to Sand Ridge. It is Paris, France. Science. What is a more common name for a neuron? Is it a nerve cell, a battery, a meteorite, or a satellite? Megan?
A nerve cell.
It is a nerve cell. Here's your bonus. What is the difference between a meteorite and a meteor? Okay.
Okay, so a meteor is in space, and once it gets close to Earth and like sets on fire, it becomes a meteorite.
I'll accept that. A meteorite has hit the Earth, but the meteor has not. So here is the next category, music. What orchestral instrument set in a triangular frame is played by leaning it against your right shoulder and plucking the strings with your fingers? Megan?
The harp.
It is the harp. For your bonus, which of these instruments does an English horn most resemble? Is it the oboe, the flute, the trumpet, or the tuba? It's their bonus, Keegan.
A trumpet?
The oboe, because both of them are woodwinds with double reeds. Legal terms. What term means a person who sues another in the court of law? Is it the plaintiff, the defendant, the bailiff, or the subpoena? Keegan?
The defendant.
Not the defendant. Megan?
The plaintiff.
The plaintiff. Here's your bonus. A policeman or deputy is usually present in court to enforce order. Is that person called the sergeant at arms, the bailiff, the respondent, or the chief? It's your bonus. It's their bonus.
The bailiff.
The bailiff is right. Drama. What is the title of the person who is in charge of arranging and controlling the actors in a play or a movie? Megan?
Director.
The director. For your bonus, in the theater or TV station, a room named after a color is set aside for actors who are waiting their turn to go on stage. Is it known as the red room, green room, yellow room, or blue room? Caitlin?
The red room.
It's the green room. Measurements. Scientists use the metric system for measuring in scientific experiments. Which of these is a metric system unit? The foot, the pound, the gallon, or the liter? Jermaine?
Liter.
The liter is right. For your bonus, how many liters are in 1 gallon? Jermaine?
2.
4. Let's go to vocabulary. If something is, I'm going to have to skip that question. Let's go to grammar. Be careful, this is tricky. Tell me all the proper nouns in this sentence. It is healthy to jog every day. Tell me all the proper names. It is healthy to jog every day. Megan?
There is none.
There are none, that's right. For your bonus, which of these phrases would be appropriate as the salutation of a letter? Yours truly, June 2nd, 2014, Dear Sir, or 126 Pine Street? Caitlin?
Dear Sir.
Dear Sir. And that is the end of our third round, and we'll be back with our final score in just a minute. See you then.
La 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 la, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Total of 74 points scored today. That's a lot. We ended with Queens Creek, 46 points, and Sand Ridge with 28 points. It was a great match, and we hope that you enjoyed it. Round of applause for yourselves. You did all the work. We certainly always appreciate you watching and supporting the elementary academic derby programs, and we hope you'll join us next week where we'll have 2 more teams. See you then.